Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? Welcome to a brand new Fallout 76 video. So, we have maintenance going on in 76 at the moment. Bethesda are working on ostensibly a hotfix, but at least a small update to the game ahead of the launch of the Big Bloom event, which is dropping, well, after this maintenance period. So I was hoping to dive into patch notes for this one, but they don't seem to be particularly forthcoming at the moment. So we've got an article on Bethesda.net, so I can have a look at that. But I'm guessing either because the list is quite short of the changes, or possibly that Bethesda will just drop it as soon as I've finished recording, because, well, you know how that goes. But I'm guessing that they're not actually going to release them for that reason, because the list is short. So just a quick reminder as to what's happening at the moment. A couple of weeks back, we had the Mathlan Equinox seasonal event running, a little while back now, and there were extensive reports of instability and crashes and so on during the course of that event. Bethesda have chased it down from their side as well, and they believe they found the problem and the solution to it. So, that's what they're working on at the moment. On top of that, the two other things that they are focusing on is a fix for the Catalyst quest. That's the end of the Steel Rain quest line, if I remember rightly. So if you happen to be stuck on that, hopefully this will help you out. And they're also working on addressing instances where players were being disconnected from the game while interacting with the ammo storage box. So, Fallout First players there, presumably. I don't know if it affects people who don't have Fallout First but use other people's ammo boxes, or try to. But interesting question nonetheless. So, hopefully those will be fixed following the maintenance period. This maintenance period is running a little bit longer than I would have expected for what is ostensibly a tiny patch. So maybe they're doing a little bit of server maintenance on the backside of it as well. It would seem like a good opportunity to take. Of course, I don't know what's going on over there, so speculation and all that, but who knows. When the servers come back up, the Big Bloom event will be going live. So this is the new seasonal event that they've been talking about, and I've been talking about, for about 6 months now, since December when the thing initially went onto the test server. And I played it at the beginning of the year on the test server and had a good time with it. So, as I did the last week, in fact, I'll link you to that video if you want to have a look at sort of the event in action. But in general, you need to head down to Black-Eyed Susan's cabin when the event kicks off. So, as per usual with seasonal events, it'll be top of the hour every hour. Black-Eyed Susan's cabin is on the eastern side of Skyline Valley. If you want to find it, you can either wait for the event to pop up and travel directly that way, or the other option is to head down to one of the locations on the eastern side of Skyline Valley. The waste dump that's on the right-hand side there is probably a good bet, and then just keep heading east, it'll pop up on your compass. It's not very far out. And it's just this location here that we're having a wander around at the moment, and as you can see, it's quite colourful. Susan has been having some issues with the Overgrown, who have been causing trouble in her meadow, and she wants you to help out with that. There's a few mines scattered around the place, so watch out for those. They're basic frag mines, they don't do a lot of damage anyway, but still, they are there. The first part of the event is, if I remember rightly, a 6-minute timer that asks you to collect flowers from around the meadow. So there are 3 types of flowers that she wants, and she wants 30 of each. So 90 flowers. This is why, if you are doing this solo in a private world or something, you will need a high damage output build. Because actually collecting 90 flowers in 6 minutes isn't actually that difficult. Doing it whilst you're under attack from Overgrown is a bit more problematic. It just eats into that timer quite effectively. If you're on a public world, adventure mode or whatever, and there are other players around, I doubt it'll be a problem at all. But if you're doing it solo, you will need to be able to take enemies down quickly so that timer doesn't run out on you. And that really is the hardest part of the event. After that, part 2 involves wiping out the last few of the Overgrown. You can do it any way you like, but she has Weed Killer, in big air quotes, which is available in a box on top of her cabin on the roof. They're basically Molotovs that are particularly effective against the Overgrown. So you can grab a bunch of those and fling those around, and it's a good time to be had. It's fun. Once you've taken out the Overgrown, that will complete the second section of the event, and the final part comes along, the boss. And his name is Beelzebub, I believe. He's a giant flower-encrusted honey beast. That's the word. Got away from me there. Giant flower-encrusted honey beast. And not actually that tough. It's kind of fun. It gets a bit up in your face sometimes, so that's a thing, but he's not particularly tough to take down. I hope, actually, since I played it, they've buffed him a bit, because otherwise a group of players are probably going to eliminate him in about 3 seconds flat. Obviously, legendary enemy. Take him down, end of the event, and you'll get a bunch of rewards. A bunch of them will be themed around flowers and spring and stuff like that, stuff for your camp. And I assume there'll be a few other bits and pieces as well, which should be quite fun. So So, there we go. There's a quick overview of the event and the maintenance that is currently ongoing. Hopefully that won't be too late a restart time. So, yeah. I hope you guys found that useful and informative. I hope you enjoyed the Big Bloom event. I look forward to seeing a few people out there. Should be good fun. For now, thank you very much for watching. You know where all the buttons are down below if you haven't already. I do appreciate subs, likes, notification bell, all that good stuff. Got social media links in the description, and if you'd like to join us for live streams as well, we are, of course, playing Fallout 76. We're checking out the Oblivion remaster, and I've been really enjoying that as well at the moment. We're wrapping up Avowed, and we're going to jump back into Atomfall again soon, so that's just for going on with. We've got lots happening. So join us for that if you get the chance. For now, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to speaking to you all very soon.